I want to tell you about two very different people. The first is someone you probably know, the person in the meeting who cannot be wrong, who has an explanation for every failure, that somehow always points away from themselves, who reshapes every conversation back towards their own position, who leaves every interaction with their version of events completely intact, even if the evidence points to something to the contrary. You have spent years trying to understand them or try to change them or even just put up with them. The second person is someone who is probably one of the most destructive figures in modern history, like a dictator, Stalin or a Hitler. Now, this is something I want you to understand, that the patterns, the software running these two different people internally are exactly the same. Not the scale, not the same consequences, the same internal software. The complete suppression of conscience, intelligence deployed entirely in service of self-preservation, an inability to receive honest feedback and challenge, a narrative that must be protected at any cost to the people around them. I'm not comparing your colleague to a dictator. I'm just showing you something that changes how you understand every difficult person you have encountered. The forces that produce the dictator are not rare forces that only appear in monsters. They are also appearing in ordinary human beings in everyday situations. These are people who run their lives without the proper principles of governance, which means different people have different abilities to affect and create different consequences just in terms of scale. The same person who is running a country can be a dictator, but there's another person who has the same internal software, can be a dictator in their own home with just governing a few people, maybe their spouse and their children, their siblings, or even their parents, that they are ruining their lives through their destructive patterns of behavior. They are dictators running homes. The same dictators, if they are running a country, if they're given that opportunity, will be doing exactly the same, but on a bigger scale.